Hey kids, thanks for joining me again today as we learn another commandment of our Lord's, this time the Fifth Commandment. You've been learning it this week, and the Fifth Commandment is, you shall not murder. What does this mean? We should fear and love God so that we do not hurt or harm our neighbor in his body, but help and support him in every physical need, that is, bodily need. Well, today we're going to hear a story from Jesus. Jesus tells a parable, and it's about how a man helps another man who was hurting. Let's listen. Jesus answered this with a story. A man was going down from Jerusalem to Jericho. On the way, some robbers attacked him. They tore off his clothes and beat him. They left the man half dead. Now a priest happened to come down the same road. When the priest saw the man lying there, he didn't stop. He moved to the other side of the road and went on by. Then a Levite came along. When he saw the man who had been robbed and beaten, he too passed by on the other side of the road, just as the priest had done. Finally, a Samaritan came along. When he saw the man lying there, he felt pity for him. He stopped and put oil and wine on the man's wounds and bandaged them. Then he put the man on his donkey and took him to an inn. The Samaritan took care of him that night. The next morning, the Samaritan gave the innkeeper some money and said, "Please take care of this man. If you spend more than this, I'll repay you when I come back." Jesus then asked the man who was standing by him, which of these three acted like a neighbor to the man who was hurt? And the scribe said, "The one who showed mercy. You go and do the same," Jesus said. And so in the parable, the Samaritan man saw the man who had been robbed and beaten on the side of the road, and what did he do? He went and helped him. He bound up his wounds, put Band-Aids on him, and took him to a place where he could get help. And this is what God wants us to do in our lives. He doesn't want us to hurt our brothers and sisters or our friends. Doesn't want them to hit them or kick them or hurt them in any way. But God calls upon us to help them when they're hurting, to take care of their bodies when they need it. So if they're sick, be nice to them and do things for them. If they get hurt, go find your mom and dad or somebody else who can take care of them. That's what God wants. And that's what God requires of us in the Fifth Commandment. You shall not murder.